that's my history, or that's the way I feel. We don't have to look at your history and determine that's the way that you feel. You said it about one woman. You think that because what you said about her doesn't extrapolate to a lot of women, that means it's not sexist? Nigga, you sound dumb as fuck. You sound like the mental lightweight. All right, gang, the grift is back. Okay, it's your grift God of Trez. We got to talk about the God of Cuck today. The creator of God of War is still going off. This man is losing it. He's having a total meltdown. The grifters have gotten to him. It is a complete and utter failure of a meltdown, and we got to talk about it. Before we get into it, guys, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. We've been pulled out of the algorithm for quite some time now since we got hit with a strike, and we're trying to build our way back up into it. We're struggling. So if you want to support the channel, make sure you support by, liking the video and doing all the things that we need to do. Let's go ahead and get back into the grip. So we got to talk about David Jaffe, whatever, however you want to say it. Your boy's losing his mind. Okay, your boy is absolutely losing his mind. He don't know what to do. Okay, he's been going at it with Kata, Hypnotic, Vera, and I don't know what else to say. This is coming from that Park Place God of War director David Jaffe, whatever, claims sexist rant against Vera Dark wasn't even sexist. So these people are saying you can't make this up.
God damn it!
You just can't make it up.
You can't make it up.
You can't make it up. Okay, how is it not sexist? You insinuated that, and listen, I own my sexism, right? I own my sexism. I know the world is sexist. It is what it is. There are some things that you just can't get around it. It's sexist. It is what it is. I own my sexism. I'm not going to lie to you about it. You know what I'm saying? I believe in gender roles and all that stuff. Anyway, God of War director David Jaffe attempted to set the record straight after his rant against YouTube personality Vera Dark was labeled sexist. According to Jaffe, his meltdown in which he stated that the popular YouTuber with 140,000 subscribers only has her platform because of her gender and looks wasn't sexist in the least because he said so. Come on, David Jaffe. You're the one that called her a mental lightweight. Isn't that something that we do in the locker room? That's almost like admitting that you didn't vote for Kamala Harris because she's a woman. She only got up there. Like, if you're going to say that Vera Dark only got her success because of her looks and her gender, then it's no way you don't believe Kamala got to where she got to because of her looks and her gender. It's no way. Because there was nothing about that woman that said, oh, yeah, she's going to definitely get the job done, right? So let me find out you voted for Kamala Harris. Let me find... Boy, this is you. YouTube, please don't demonetize me again for this. All right. He goes on. I said some mean things about her, he admitted. They were not misogynistic, but they were mean. They were intentionally mean, but whatever. I know some feminists that would absolutely positively disagree. I know so. And the only reason you even getting away with saying something like that is because you don't work in the industry anymore, right? To fact check that statement, let's check in with David Jaffe from a few days ago. You were in a chair, Vera, because of your hair and your face and your gender. Jaffe said in the rant that he claims was not misogynistic, and that's fine, by the way. There's no problem with that, but let's be clear, you're a mental lightweight. That's pretty much everything that the feminists have been fighting against for years, nigga. For years. You got this job because of your ass, baby, and your face. That's it. You can't compete with the fellas who've worked 60 plus hours for years to get to this position. This niggas in here offended by your mere presence being in here. And listen, let's not be disingenuous. Absolutely. I believe there is a certain degree to truth about what he's saying. Does it help Vera that she's easy on the eyes, easy to look at? I guarantee you, all things being equal, people would rather look at her face than they would mine. Okay? That doesn't take away from the fact that she's normally right and she's reporting on the stuff that people want to be reported on, and she's playing the games. She's doing the work. So I'm not even disparaging him for making a comment like this. All I'm saying is, coming from where you come from, sir, you're not allowed to say this. You're not allowed to say it because we're going to blast your stupid ass. You're the progressive. This sounds like Nazi. This sounds like Nazi talk. I'm bringing me up because I need to make sure we get a little bit personal. This is Nazi talk, sir. You can't say this. Those are our talking points. I know plenty of women that have gotten job positions only because of their looks. I think I said this on New Black Street the other day. I know a chick right now who works in cybersecurity. I told her about cybersecurity. She didn't know nothing about it and everything we needed to do to get into cybersecurity, the boot camp and all of that stuff like that. She called me a year later and said, Trey, I got a cybersecurity job. I said, damn, good on you, girl. You went and got the certificate. You went and got the education, the boot camp, the connections. Good on you. She looked me dead in that FaceTime call and said, yeah, I ain't do none of that. I said, huh? She said, I knew a guy. And his ass got her hired up there with no cybersecurity training, with no cybersecurity expertise. I don't even think no tech expertise. They got her ass in there. Why? It's just the facts. It's just the facts. Hold on. Why is this not? Let me try that again. Why did she get hired up there? Because
let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties,
it's just the facts. Yes, she got an ass like this. That's right. So would it be sexist of me to say, man, you only got that job because your ass fat? Probably. But it is what it is. Let's get back into it. To review, Jaffe said, where he said knowing that it could be considered sexist or misogynic. However, he still said it and explained why. But it's really not. And I was checking with women, he continued. I'm like, hey, watch this for me because maybe I'm wrong, because I can be wrong. Everybody's got a blind spot. I would hate to think I actually would say something sexist or misogynistic. But in this case, I was like, I don't think it is. But again, I could be wrong. Educate me if I am. First of all, nigga.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You ain't. Nigga, no, you didn't. You said that shit off the cuff. And you ain't go to no goddamn women and ask them, hey, is this sexist or misogynistic? Nigga, no. Because if any feminist actually told you there's nothing sexist or misogynistic about that, oh, we got some splaining to do. He went on to say, that's not sexist. That's not misogynistic. That's me being mean to her and saying, the only thing, in my opinion, based on what I've seen of hers, that allows her to be able to do what she does is she is attractive or semi-attractive woman talking to a bunch of nerds. Is it mean? Oh, yeah, it is. Is it cruel? Of course. I mean, she was similarly in both of her previous clips the same to me. And yes, it dealt with her being a woman, but that wasn't me talking about women and like, oh, women can only do this job if, or I don't like or trust women. No one can look at my channel and suggest that that's my history or that's the way I feel. We don't have to look at your history and determine that's the way that you feel. You said it about one woman. You think that because what you said about her doesn't extrapolate to a lot of women, that means it's not sexist? Nigga, you sound dumb as fuck. You sound like the mental lightweight. You're the one that sounds like the mental lightweight. Because what you're saying makes absolutely no sense. You insinuated that the only reason she's successful is because she's attractive and she's talking to a bunch of niggas that don't get women like that, which, according to a lot of feminists out there, is sexist. Literally the definition, misogynistic. You can't say that about any men, right? And truly, I would challenge you. Tell me about what about her content makes her different from any other the men that have been successful in this space. She's reporting on what we're reporting on, and she's doing it more consistently and better than a lot of people in our space. So what about her content says, oh, she's only like, she dressed modestly. She ain't revealing. Her titties ain't out. I don't think there's there's nobody in the YouTube space that even knows what Vara's body looked like. For all we know, she can have an ironing board ass. Would be severely disappointing, but it is what it is. Then you had the audacity to get ratioed. You had the audacity to get ratio. Watch this. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh at this. Watch this. Oh, to be clear, this is about growing the channel. I don't think those guys have any interest in meeting of the minds. I've tried. So out of every 20 hate comments, 2 or 3 roll in that are in support, and they sub and become watchers, and some of them become fans of the channel. And I won't lie, I've been really digging meeting a bunch of gamers who are progressive like me and are happy. There are people pushing back on these folks. So it's like a free ad for me from some of the most popular YouTubers out there. So I guess, thanks Asmongold, Stuttering Craig, and Enterprise, and basically Vara. You guys know how to play the game, and I appreciate you teaching an old frog who totally dislikes a large percent of your opinions as much as you dislike mine how to do it. I'll never be as big as you guys, but hell, just the crumbs of how to do it, you guys drop off your cruel, racist, ignorant table still work for other things as well. So thanks, no joke. Now my biggest challenge is to just make sure the core content of both shows stays as 100% games on Gavin and all sorts of topics, including drama on Jaffe stream. But I hear you. Thanks. Well, nigga, according to this, there's a whole lot of cap. What a growth at? What a growth. This nigga's daily average of subscribers is -3. Somebody lying. Oh my God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh my God. Weekly average is negative 21 subscribers. What growth are you talking about? Vera says his subs are going to roll in, guys, any day now. You just can't make this stuff up. You just cannot make this stuff up, guys. Pure delusion. Pure delusion. Anyway, you know, David Jaffe, I can't believe this is the guy that created God of War, but it is what it is. I guess there's a reason why he's not working in the industry anymore. Okay. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. Also, make sure y'all like the button. Like the button.
Fuck you.
Just
Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.